Are you looking for the best cycling lights to ride with once it starts to get dark? Stay tuned. Yo, it's Styking YouTube. It's your boy Mountain Bike Mike, and I'm bike at it again on a bike like I'm bike to win. If you are new to the channel, we would like to welcome you. For all my subscribers, welcome bike. It's a small channel right now, but we about to take off like a rocket ship, you dig? Here we go. I'm about to show y'all a couple different lights that I think is the best lights to ride with once it starts getting dark and you're caught on your bike. First, the Saigo Light Dash 600. This light, absolute beast. The specs on this is 600 lumens, 8 total modes. The run time on low is 10.5 hours. Medium is 3 hours and high is 1 hour 45 minutes. The charge time is 4 hours. The mounting, all of the lights that I'm going to show you is going to have the flexible rubber string. Also, the battery is a built-in Li-ion battery and the system weight is 95 grams, which is not that bad. For all you weight weenies, that might be a little much. Second, I have the Saigo Light Dash 460. You might be thinking, hey Mountain Bike Mike, what's the difference between the 600 and the 460? This is the 600, this is the 460. The 600 is bigger, as you can see. I don't know how good you can see that on camera. It's bigger, a little bit heavier, but the kicker is, I think the 460 is brighter. I'll explain all this stuff towards the end. The 460, the specs are 460 lumens, 8 total modes, run time, you get 10 hours on low, 3 hours on medium, and if you run it on high, you only gonna get 1.5 hours. The charge time is 3 hours. Of course, it has the flexible Dexable, built-in Li-ion, and it's 75 grand. But like I said, I think the 460 is a little bit brighter than the 600. And what I like about both of these lights is they both have the quad LEDs at the top. If you're riding at night somewhere and it's not very dark, but dark enough, you know, if you're riding in a parking lot at night and it's well lit, you can run these quad lights by itself. If you have 2 of them, it will give you a decent amount of light. That will also save your battery. Now, if you're riding at night, 9 times out of 10, you started out 2 hours, even 1 hour before it got dark. And by the time it's dark, you're either halfway or just finishing up. These lights will come in handy, and I think you'll be okay. Number 3, this, my friends, is the secret weapon. The Saigo Light Dark. 210 lumen. Runtime on low is 5 hours. Medium is 2.5 hours. If you run it on high, you're only going to get 1.5 hours. 7 total modes, 3 hours of charge time, flexible Dexable, built-in Li-ion, and 53 grams of weight. That's not bad. This light is very light. Like I said, is the secret weapon. I'm going to explain why this is a secret weapon later on in the video. Just remember the secret weapon. So I'm gonna sit it right here. Now this is the Saigo Light Zot, Z-O-T Zot. Now this is 250 lumens. Total modes is 8 hours. If you run it on low, you'll get 5 hours. Run it on medium, you'll get 2 hours, 2 hours, 30 minutes. Run it on high, you'll get 1.5 hours. Run it on boost, you'll get 45 minutes. Now, all these lights come with SteadyPulse, DayLightning, triple flash, and walking. So I guess if you want to walk with the light at night, this says you'll get 21 hours out of it. Now, like I said, this is 250 lumens. Got the button right here. in the back charging station. Now around back is where you charge it. This also has the plug, the rubber plug. Plug it up, mount it on, rat it, you'll be good. These are pretty good when it comes to water. I left all of these lights on my bikes as I was washing them, and they doesn't seem to be affected. I wouldn't recommend you take these lights, go swimming with them, go underwater and use it as a flashlight. If you're riding on a bike and you get caught in the rain, I think you'll be good. Now this little shrimp. This is the Saigo Lite Dice. 150 lumens. 8 total modes. For maximum runtime of 24 hours, use DayLightning. Now, if you run it on low, you'll get 15 hours. Medium, 2 hours, 30 minutes. High is 1 hour and 30 minutes. Boost is 45 minutes. What do I think about this light? This light would be if you were riding with your children, or you wanted to use it as a spare, or something along those lines. I would not use this as a front line light to get you back to your destination. This is just not bright enough. It will not do the job. I would recommend, if you were going to get this, you would need to get about 4 to 6 more just to light up the street. Don't get me wrong, it's not horrible, but it's decent. If you're riding on those streets where it's very, very dark, you do not want to use this. You can use it as a flash just to let cars know you're there, but as far as trying to light the street up, not gonna work. That was the headlights. I'm gonna go back to them in a minute and give you my opinion on all of them. I'm just running through the line and giving y'all the specs. This, my friends, is the Saigo Lite Hot Shot Pro tail light. This is a bad boy. I would not recommend riding behind someone that has this light as a tail light. It will hurt your eyes. The only person who should use this is if you're riding by yourself or someone who's riding in a pack and they're designated to stay in the back. That is how bright this light is. This light is 150 lumens, 8 total modes. If you run it on low, it'll be 15 hours. Medium is 2.5 hours. Run it on high, it is 1 hour and 30 minutes. I ran this light 2 or 3 times without charging it as a rear tail light in flash mode, and I didn't have to charge it at all. Now the good thing about this light is, of course, it has the rubber go around the bottom of your seat post, and it also has an angler, or whatever this thing is called. You unscrew this, bang, pull it back, bang, mount it up, bang, angle it to where you want it, bang, strap him up, bang, turn him on, bang, you'll be good. This light is deemed official. We're gonna sit this light in the Hall of Fame. Now, there's one other light that I forgot to mention, and that's the Saigo Lite Dice rear tail light. Now this light is a good light. I would recommend this light. This is a 150 lumen, 8 total modes. If you run it on low, you'll get 15 hours. Medium, 2.5 hours. High, 1.5 hours. I would definitely deem this light as official. Now with this light, the charger is right underneath. This is the Dice TL. Now I know what you're probably thinking.
Mountain bike mode, why do you got so many lights?
No, these are not all my lights. These are my lights and the family's lights, and we all ride. Sometimes we get caught in the dark, just like everybody else. But these are the 2 lights that I run. The Saigo Lite Dash 600. 95% of the time, I'm usually in the front leading the pack. Like I said, I think the Dash 460 is a little bit brighter. Now the price range for these lights. The cheapest I found for the Saigo Lite Dash 600 is $56. That's a decent price. What do I think about this light? I think it's good. I run 2 lights so I can get a wider vision. When I run these 2 lights up front, I also run the Saigo Lite Zot or dart on my helmet, so I'm running a total of 3 lights. For the Saigo Lite Dash 460, the cheapest I found this light was $50. I think this light is a little bit brighter than the Pro. It might not last as long as far as durability. Who would know unless they actually ran it for 3 or 4 years. This light, the Dash 460, I've had this light for about 3 years and it works perfect. Still charges. Dash 460 chargers in the back. Dash 600 chargers in the back. Zot chargers in the back. Dice chargers on the bottom. Dart charger is on the side. Flip this little piece open and it'll charge away. Now back to the prices. Now for the Dart 210, the cheapest I found this light was $24. The thoughts on this light? I think this light is a winner chicken dinner. If you can find this light on eBay, Amazon, buy as many as you can. This is the best light bang for your buck. Saigo Light Dart 210 lumen. Now, the Dart versus the Zot. The Zot is the replacement for the Dart. I think the Dart is better. I think it's a little bit brighter, and that's why they had to make a different light a little cheaper so they wouldn't lose money, I'm assuming, because the Zot, don't get me wrong, it's a good light, but it doesn't seem as bright. It feels a little more plasticky, almost cheap. Still works pretty good. Now for the Zot 250 lumen price, the cheapest I can find this was $27. That's $3 more than the Dart. I think the Dart is better and you save $3. The thing about the Zot is, it's not as bright. It feels a little bit cheaper, but who knows? This might last a little bit longer. Maybe that's why they replaced it. I only had it for a few months now, and it's just a little bit more brighter. The Dart is just a little bit more brighter, but you can barely tell. Now for the Dice 150 lumen, the cheapest I can find this was about $25. Now I think that's a good price. Why buy the Dice for $25 when you can buy the Dart for $24? This is cheaper, this is brighter, it's bigger, but it almost feels either a little bit lighter or the same. This is 53 grams, this is 30 grams, but you cannot tell the difference by just holding these two lights. Charge this on the bottom, charge this on the side. I have not had a problem with charging either. They both charge good, they both work good. It's just this is brighter, it's cheaper, but it's very hard to find these lights. Now what I would recommend as a setup as far as price, brightness, and overall function, I would recommend the Dash 460. Now, this was about $50 and the Pro is about $56. That's a $60 difference, but I think this is brighter. I could be wrong, but I know what I see, because I do not use these lights like I said. I use the 600. So someone else is using this and they're behind me and I look back, I'm like, geez, those lights are bright. You know, you can tell. So I would run the Dash 460 if you can find them, because they're trying to replace these lights. So you have to get them as soon as you can. The Dash 460, 2 of them with a Dart on your helmet. Run a Dart on your helmet, 2 Dash 460 on a handlebar, and you'll light the streets up. More than enough brightness. Run this on your helmet on low, run this on your bike medium, maybe low, depending on how dark it is. And of course, I would recommend getting this as a tail light if you're riding by yourself. But if you're riding in a pack, this little dice is good enough. Now, every light that I mentioned has the rubber that goes over your handlebars. It has a charging port, so you can recharge it as many times as you need to. Run it dead, charge it up, run it dead, charge it up, and it'll perform pretty good. Also, all of these lights that I mentioned, the price for was rounded to the nearest dollar. For example, if one lite was $23.65, then I just said it was 24 bucks. Nobody's going to go into the particulars. Once you get to $23.65 plus a tax, you're at 24 bucks. Come on. If you are riding at night, please be careful. Like I said, don't just buy one. Now, I know it might seem a little expensive right now, you know, $50 for a light. Once you get this set up, 2 lights in the front, 1 light in the back, 1 on the helmet, they'll be able to see you from a mile away, literally. I mean, I've seen people way down the road with these lights, and I'm trying to catch up to them, and the only reason how I seen them was because they had these lights on. Either this light, dice, tail light. Now, my personal opinion on riding at night, I think it's the best way to ride for 3 reasons. It's less traffic, more cooler in the summer, and less human traffic also. Get out there, you're riding at night, no noise, you got the music on your phone, riding out, nobody bothering you, you're gone. Riding in the daylight, it can be hot, miserable, you know, you can't barely focus on the workout because you got traffic, you got people walking across, you know, it's just a lot of variables. But hey, if this video was helpful, give it a like. Send this video to your buddy so he can get better lights when he has to ride at night. If 1 million people watch this video, then that's just 1 more million people that we can help each other stay safe on 2 wheels. Like I said, and I'll repeat it again and again and again. If you're riding at night,
Please be careful.
don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Hit that little bell to get notified when I drop another
Banger.
so you won't miss out. I've got a ton of ideas. I'm working on that now. So just make sure you are a part
Of the game.
But that's all we got for now. It's your boy, Mountain Bike Mike, bike at it again with another
Banger.
But I gotta get bike out of here because I gotta get bike. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Remember, we're doing giveaways at 100, 500, and 10,000. Peace.